Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria. I'm Joke Rogers. Coming up on the program, President Muhammadu Buhari asks for more time to attend to his health, thanks Nigerians for prayers and good wishes. The acting EFCC chairman, Ibrahim Magu, lauds Channels Television's role in the fight against corruption. And the Nigerian Army provides educational materials for orphaned, internally displaced children. Welcome to News Across Nigeria. Don't expect President Muhammadu Buhari from the UK anytime soon. And that's according to the presidency. A statement from the presidency says test results from his annual checkup show that he needs a longer period of rest. The statement quoted President Buhari reassuring Nigerians that there's no cause for worry. However, he thanked millions of Nigerians who have been sending him goodwill messages and praying for his health and well-being. The president left the country last month on a medical leave and has been away for about 32 days. Well, this is the second time the president is extending his leave. The first was on February the 5th, 2017, when he informed the National Assembly that he needed an extra 10 days to attend to his health challenges. Well, that letter was read on the floor of the Senate today by Senate President Dr. Bukola Saraki after the lawmakers resumed plenary. The Senate President also read a letter from Acting President Yemi Osinbajo on the appointment of Honorable Justice Walter Onoge as the Chief Justice of Nigeria. The Acting President in the letter is asking the Senate to confirm Justice Onoge for the position. The acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Mr. Ibrahim Magu, has revealed that the agency is incorporating women into the anti-graft war. Mr. Magu gave this revelation today while visiting the chairman of Channels Media Group, Mr. John Momo. He also denied allegations that a suspect recently died in EFCC custody. This will be his second visit to Channels Television since taking over as acting chairman of the commission.
It's a friendly visit. I just want to come and acknowledge your contribution in what we are doing and commend you so well in helping to create a lot of awareness, sensitize the anti-corruption issues. This helps people to understand the evil in corruption, and it's very, very important to us because some people don't even believe that corruption is wrong. So I think what you are doing is really helping to create this forum, and you know, the preventive aspect of the anti-corruption is very, very important. And what you are doing is helping. We should have unity. In fact, all Nigerians must be united in fighting corruption. Women against corruption, because you have to bring in women, because they are the mothers of the home, they are the wives, they nurture everybody, they bring up everybody, they train everybody. So I think it's a way to, you want to start from the grassroots. You want to start knowing that corruption is wrong as soon as you open your eyes. So we try to bring them aboard.
Nigerians would like to know, how do you feel about your non-confirmation yet by the Senate?
Well, that doesn't stop me from doing my work. I'm working. I will continue to work until the last day.
There was a lady, a woman actually, she's a widow now. She's the wife of Mr. Desmond Nugo, who the husband is said to have died in EFCC custody. She
didn't die in EFCC custody.
What happened?
The man was rushed to the hospital and he was certified dead in the hospital. It's a very unfortunate thing, you know. Nobody wants to really experience that kind of this thing. So this is very, very unfortunate. It's not deliberate. In fact, when the man was arrested, his lawyer gave him the permission to come to the office. And he was released on bail, but it was the lawyer who was supposed to come and take him on bail. And suddenly, this thing developed. The whole incident, everything was on up to 5 hours. He was not kept in our office. From the statement taken to the detention, he spent up to 5 hours. He developed some problem. He was rushed to the hospital and died there. Nobody wants to die. That's why we are not happy keeping people in cell. And if you have our cell facility, it's one of the best.
Acting Chairman of the EFCC, Ibrahim Magu. A federal high court sitting in Lagos has ordered a former acting director general of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, NIMASA, Mr. Callistus Obi, to open his defense on charges of allegation of fraud to the tune of 136 million naira. Mr. Callistus Obi and Alu Dismas, a former personal assistant to another former DG of NIMASA, Patrick Akwobolokeme, are both standing trial in the matter before Justice Mojisola Olatoregu. Delivering the ruling on a no-case submission application filed by the two defendants, Justice Olatoregu held that there were legally admissible evidences against the defendants. The Nigerian Air Force will soon start a surveillance exercise of the northeast region to track down fleeing Boko Haram insurgents. The aim is to give maximum support to ground troops looking for hideouts of the militants. Chief of Training and Operation Headquarters, Nigerian Air Force Abuja, dropped the hint in Yola, the capital of Adamawa State, during an inspection of equipment at the 153 Air Force Base. He asked officers not to be deterred by recent suicide attacks after the defeat of Boko Haram in Sambisa Forest.
An operational visit to the front line in the northeast to reassess and examine what we are doing. The Chief of Air Staff said in December when we came that we are going to continue with the same tempo of operations to make sure that there is no resurgence and no regrouping. So this is part of the operational visit. What you saw there, we inspected the oxygen plant. It's going to produce the necessary gases for both flying and our medical facilities. It is an all-purpose plant, but mainly to produce liquid oxygen for our combat aircraft. As you can see, the plant is almost ready, but it can also produce other gases like nitrogen and also gaseous oxygen, which our hospitals can use. So as soon as the plant is ready, it's going to service the entire Air Force.
Meanwhile, the 7th Division of the Nigerian Army has donated educational material to children affected by insurgency in Borno State. General Officer Commanding the Division, Brigadier General Victor Ezogu, presented the items to the children at the Bakassi Internally Displaced People's Camp in Maiduguri. The approach, according to him, is part of the strategies to win the war against insurgency and win the hearts of the people. The children at the Bakassi IDP camp, the second largest in Maiduguri, are mostly from Gwoza and Munguno local government areas of Borno State. Many of these kids are either orphaned or unaccompanied, living with foster parents in the camp. The army is worried about the fate of the children as they could be potential converts for crime.
The projects that I and officers and soldiers of 7th Division will be commissioning this morning is in furtherance of the commitment and desire of our able Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General T.Y. Buratai counter-terrorism strategy, which is aimed at applying the stick to whip Boko Haram while using the carrot to ensure a bright future for children who are innocent victims of terrorism.
Officials of the Borno State Education Ministry also share the sentiments of the army. The Commissioner for Education, Musa Kaibo, believes that if children are supported and put back in school, the aim of the insurgents would have been defeated.
We all know most of the major problem that brought in the Boko Haram is the fact that most of those concerned that propelled it are people that were hopeless and they were not having any hope, and therefore they decided that everybody should not have anything. we should avoid this by trying to see that most of those in the community have something to depend on in life, so that we will have a free society that everybody can live.
The beneficiaries are proud to showcase their potential through a representative who thanks the guests for their generous contributions.
A fellow student, to say thank you, sir. Thank you of the effort made by you to assist in improving the school condition. I wish to appreciate to soldiers and teachers who have always tried to teach and put us through. Thank you all.
Part of the items donated by the 7th Division at the Bakassi Camp School include thatched classrooms, furniture, instructional materials for teachers, and books for the students.
There's more dedication when we come back on news across Nigeria. A mega primary school has been commissioned in Akure, the Ondo State capital. That's in a moment. Please stay with us.